waiting.
Right,
I could die happy. I watched my Bulldogs win a national championship. That's all I ever wanted.
How many are they going to beat Florida State by? 35?
I'm hoping we come out there with a bone to pick with everybody, because I still don't think that Alabama should have got into the national championship or the playoffs. I think we should be playing Michigan, but I'm not a part of the committee.
Well, James, they beat you.
If you would have beaten them, you would have won. You would have been playing.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Right.
But it's just, I don't know, man. I'm ready for the switch for the playoffs. The more teams will make it more interesting.
Thanks for the call, James.
Remember, the wide nine did have, if we were a 12-team playoff this year, who do you think wins it all? And
we all said
Georgia. No,
yes.
What do you say, Jim?
Not Georgia.
Okay.
Well, who's the answer?
I'd say Michigan.
Oh, wow. You're on that wagon.
Wow. It is as open as it's ever been, though, so it's not like this great amount of conviction. But the idea, the SEC, not to take this in a tangent, the SEC is not peak SEC.
No,
this Georgia team is not as good as the last couple years.
True.
And this Alabama team is not as good as some of the teams that Saban has had.
Big Ten was even worse this year.
I'd point out the SEC in all their marquee non-conference games, they lost. So this idea that the supremacy that will always exist for the SEC, if there was a year for them not to win it, this would be the year. And if someone was going to take advantage of it, who but Michigan is best positioned to do that?
See, I agree with you if this was last year. I don't think Michigan's is good.
No, their offensive line isn't good, even presenter.
I think that's where our opinions differ significantly. Like, my big take away from the Ohio State game for me was I thought Sharon Moore called a perfect game. I honestly believe that. And if he'd made one or two decisions different, they wouldn't have won that game. And I don't think Michigan's offensive line is as good as
it's not.
Well, okay.
They got a special player, Will Jansen, on defense that he needs to make another play like that.
We also had a wide nine topic, I think, last week about, is this the most open playoff we've had? And the answer is it may be. Because if I'm Washington, I'm saying we're undefeated. We got an NFL quarterback. Right. If I'm Texas, we already beat Alabama. We're the best team maybe up front on both sides of the ball right now. It's as wide open a year as there's been. The idea that it's just automatically Georgia.
No.
But I reject that.
See, we've worked with Jimmy too long. I actually go to him now. Like, I went to him after these matchups got settled, and I did this the last couple of years. I'm like, does Michigan have a chance? And he's like, pfft. And it was so SEC.
I could picture
it.
That.
Was so great.
I mean, he doesn't tell anybody that one of his daughters, her middle name is Feinbaum.
I bet he has Feinbaum's autograph.
248-539-9797. Jacob, get us back on track. We're talking about the Lions and why this team is different.